What's up, party people? What's up, party people? It's your boy Darren Dickerson. Um, Discovering Distrust, man. We about to dive into this, back into this whole thing with Zeus. What you see up here to my left is Black Box Faith. It is exactly it's what the Zeus Network was supposed to be, and my bad, my feedback is playing. Hold on one second, you guys. I don't want y'all to get confused by the audio. Yeah, so while I got y'all attention, baby, let me hit you with the intro. Knowledge of yourself, and with the greater knowledge of nature, you must know what is good and what is not. You must know what is finite. You must know that which is material, physical, and otherwise. Yeah, welcome to Discovering Distrust. It's your boy Darren Dickerson. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tapping in. We are going to be diving more into the whole Zeus Network. As I told y'all, I was the head of publicity and marketing for a company called Plummer Media, which is the company that Lemueul Plummer, the CEO of Zeus, was running before he started the streaming platform. And so with that, let me make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. As you can see, little subscribe. Make sure you guys like and share. You know, appreciate all the support that we've been getting so far. It's your boy Darren Dickerson, Discovery and Distrust. You watching us on the Rick Ross Network, which also streams on UIN, IPTV, Little Rock IPTV, SoCal IPTV, Inglewood IPTV. And this our new look, man. It's our new setup, right? And you know, I'm thinking we got some stuff worked out here, man. This don't look too bad. I think we got it popping, right? I'm able to now. I got my feedback loop playing where I'm able to see, you know, what y'all are seeing at the same time. So now I know what it look like. And for those of you guys who are just tapping in with me, my name is Darren Dickerson. I am a Darren Dickerson Sims. Shout out to the Sims family, Sims Muhammad. I am a former Hollywood publicist. I've been in entertainment since the 90s. Started out with music with a group called GBM, Eric Easy E. Wright, you know. And now I'm fast forwarding into TV film into the 2000s, launched a bunch of projects. So I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm new in this space and I'm not necessarily like trying to be an influencer or anything. I just reached the Popeye phase of my life where, you know, I've seen all I can stand and I can't stand no more. And so I'm just, you know, answering questions, telling truths. And I saw a few days ago that Amanda Seals. Dang, sorry, man, my mind was freezing. Amanda Seals was banging on Lemueul Plummer. So Amanda Seals was calling out Lemueul Plummer because she found out that, you know, his father's a bishop in the Kojic Church, and she's like, "Oh, don't you know it's all a lie?" And you know, she really had a real moment. She had a real moment, y'all. I'm not even going front. And so, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to run up the volume on my feedback. Yeah. And so, you know, she found out it was all live, and she went ham on her Instagram. I'm not sure what it might have been TikTok first. I think I saw it on Instagram. I reshared that. You know, I need to find that post. That's one thing I definitely need to do. Is I'm gonna find that post for you guys, and we'll get that post so you can see it. But right now, though, you know, I'm gonna, like I said, I think that a lot of people don't realize what this whole thing was supposed to be, right? So the Zeus Network started out as a Christian platform. It was supposed to be a Christian platform called Black Box Faith. Okay, that's the deck for it. My company, we was in charge of basically creating that. You know, we helped create the pitch that became Zeus. It was supposed to be a Christian platform, and you can't make this stuff up, man. And so I'm doing a whole expose. I'm digging into the seams of this thing, mostly because I was there when it all went down. I was real hands on. I was there when Lemmy met Janisha. Well, there's a picture to your right of happier times. You know what I mean? I'm blocking this picture. That's me and Lemmy. The picture where I am right here, this picture right here, that's me and Lemmy at an event. My homeboy's in the middle, so I put my picture over his because I'm not trying to drag nobody into this that doesn't need to be dragged into it, And so right now, I'm just really more focused on seeing what all, it's just a lot we need to talk about, man. I remember when Janisha got hired. I was there when the first. This is actually the first real viewing event where we was looking at one of the shows or something. So this is Janisa right here when she was still young in the game. They wasn't a couple yet. I think she was still the assistant at that time. And so, that's her hanging out with Lemmy. That's some staff. I forget who the chick is on the right. But as you can see, they were trying to build this kind of family type vibe. It was really more like, we gonna be this unit, we gonna be this team, we moving this way, and it wasn't. It was cool for a while. I mean, it was cool. He was doing some big stuff. I can't front. You know what I mean? I can't front. Like this is Lemmy. He was at Snoop's offices. You know what I mean? That's him meeting with Snoop. That's Lemmy meeting with Snoop. So your man was out there doing this thing. We was working together when he was doing the whole Music Mogul. So that's them filming in Atlanta with Jacquees. It was going down. I mean, the man had a dope business, but he was just a straight up and down. Ain't no way to say it. No other difference, man. The dude was just a buster. I mean, he was so emotional all the time. I mean, I think if you do any research on any of the people who have been on Zeus, any of the people who have been a part of the Zeus Network, they'll tell you, man, this dude, he spazzes out over the craziest stuff. I'm talking about spazzes completely out. And so when I saw Amanda Seal go crazy, I was like, well, it's about time somebody really just kept it a buck, man. It's about time that somebody said, hey, you know what, the stuff you're seeing is not normal. Okay, this is not how it's supposed to be, right? And so now this is me saying, okay, let me at least tell the stuff I know. Why? Because ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me not to say it. How about that? So the truth of the matter is that we got people, man, in our industry that have been so foul. They doing some of the most disgusting stuff you could ever imagine, bro. You know what I mean? They involved with some of the craziest, you know what I'm saying? So that's Let Me Down at the Bottom with Birdman. We was filming the whole Rich Gang project. We was doing, there was a lot going on. It wasn't Rich Gang. This was actually, we might have been filming a strategy for Rich Gang, but I'm pretty sure this is Music Moguls, right? So this is me on the set with them, his man is Ray J. That's his boy. His boy is Ray J, right? So these dudes, they was running around Hollywood, being like young executives. I told y'all how he used to look, right? I told y'all the dude was never fly. That was never his MO. I'm trying to find the one Let me see. Got to be on this one. I got one where he really looked like a clown. In his skinny suit. Man, 'cause I wrote a paper, man. If y'all follow me on TikTok, I went live on TikTok talking about the devil in the skinny suit, and it's too funny because before I met him, all he ever talked about was people don't I need to be more professional looking. I need to do this. I need to do that. You know what I mean? So he thought he had to run around looking like a more of a corporate executive type, and it just wasn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even begin to let him be around me dressed like that. So let me see here. Can I get this? I want to get y'all this Amanda Cerny, Amanda Seals, where she was just going berserko. But I don't know if I can set it up without y'all seeing all the warts. Getting to it. As y'all know, man. Hey, first of all, let me hit y'all with the intro. Knowledge of yourself, and with the greater knowledge of nature, you must know what is good and what is not. You must know what is finite. You must know that which is material, physical, and otherwise. What's up, man? It's your boy Darren Dickerson for Discovery and Distrust, and I want to make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you you like and you share. We really we really focused on trying to make sure that you guys are getting all the information about what's really happening out here in these streets. You're watching me on the Freeway Ricky Ross channel. Shout out to my man Ricky for letting us use his channel in this way. Really do appreciate it, because I got to a point to where I felt like Popeye, man. Like I said, that's all I can stand. I can't stand no more. These cats is out here just lying and gassing people up and making it seem like they this and they not. And so I said, you know what? There's something I can do. I'm happy to tell what I know. I ain't even mad telling what I know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Hey, first of all, I see you guys have been dropping stuff into the chat. I'm not able to see it for some reason, but we'll figure that out for future iterations of this. Like I said, this is your boy Darren Dickerson for Discovery Distrust, streaming live on the Freeway Ricky Ross channel. And tap in with us. This is gonna be a daily thing. I think we do this at 3 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Pacific. That'll be 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Pacific. And you'll be able to catch it live. Then it'll be up. Once the live is over, it's always available thereafter. And so this is me kind of making sure, I'm giving y'all some perspective on this whole Zeus thing, right? And for me, the biggest thing with the whole Zeus Network situation, right, is really just, it starts for me with this. It starts for me with Lemmy and Janisha. Right? So if you understand, this was them in happier times, right? Janisha was his wife, right? They got married, right? And then, this was them when they first was starting out. I don't even think this might have been a couple weeks when she had first started working there, right? And so, it wasn't, it didn't surprise anybody when they started dating, because he was after her because of somebody she dated before him, You know, it was rumored that she dated one of the biggest stars on the planet. That's what we'll just say, the biggest male, black male, young actor in the world right now. I'm not gonna call no names. As I said, I'm not calling out people who don't need to be called out. That's why my picture is blocking my boy right here. And you know, it's crazy to think that now, you know, he's doing a show. Okay, he got a whole new show with this other chick, right? So I guess his new baby mama. Yeah, I gotta move this in somewhere else so we can. Um, and let me see, what is his new show called? Can y'all look that well? You know what, I'm gonna look it up myself. I get tired of asking people to look up stuff for me when I can do it myself. You know what I mean? I now that I got this whole thing sorted out. Yeah, so you know, Lemmy. Some people call him lemon pepper. What's the name? Called him lemon pepper Lemmy Daystorm. I thought that was hilarious, right? I thought lemon pepper Lemmy was hilarious. But this dude has a new show, Scotty with the Baby. And she's having a baby by Lemmy. But here's the thing though. That's supposed to be his wife right here, over there. That's his wife, or I don't know. So Scotty with the Body is having a baby with Lemueul Plummer. And I don't know if y'all been on to the Zeus website. I don't usually go on Zeus. It's just one of those things where it's too disgusting for me to even take it serious. But let's see if we can hear this audio from this. I'm gonna get y'all some audio on this Scotty with the Body.
And we dedicate this father, this mother, and this baby to you, Lord God.
No, they not, Lord Godness.
I'm ready to be a mom. I'm ready to meet my baby.
You know, you'll be the perfect mom in every single way.
Oh my God.
I already know I'm gonna be amazing.
Oh my God.
I'm in my Kristen. Come on, babe.
I
want them to know
cannot
how much I love her.
believe.
That's the bottom line. That's really it.
I really appreciate she loves me. She fullness.
The weight of the world, baby and everything.
So I
already take care of hundreds of people. You're gonna be a great dad. Thank you.
Hey, cut the cameras real quick, because we're not showing none of this. I'm telling you right now to stop.
oh please, Lemmy. Lemmy has been stressing me out. It's like everything he does is irritating.
Wait. Everything he does is irritating. That's who this dude is, bro. He is the most irritating. Oh my God. And if you ask anybody associated with Zeus, they're gonna tell you the exact same thing. He is a clown. He's the most insecure, and I think he done slept with half the women on the show. And I'm calling out Janisha John. Come on, Janisha. Come talk to me, honey. Come tell me what really went down. Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what really went down, boo. Tell us. You might as well, you know what I'm saying? He done already made you look as cray as you could look. You know what I'm saying? He done already made you look as crazy as you could look. So you might as well go and just give it up. You know, I remember when your mom then was cooking for him and trying to take care of him when he was falling out in the airport and all this kind of stuff. You know, man, and you dealt with a lot, sis. You dealt with a whole lot. And so, you know, you might as well get something for your troubles. Yeah, you might as well get something for your trouble. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't just go quietly into the night. I'm pretty sure he paid you off. I'm pretty sure he hit you with a bag. And so, you know, you're in a situation now where you really, really can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to violate your NDA. I'm not laughing, man. It's not funny. It's really not. You know, it's really. Hold on, let me turn down this audio on my playback. You know, I'm not. It's not funny. You know, it's not cool. and I'm just more trying to see, you know, can we get somebody to talk about it? Oh man, my man is exposed. I didn't mean for him to be exposed. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Yeah, that's my homeboy. You know, he's a good friend. He's a director. If you don't know his name, I'm not gonna tell it. I'm not gonna be calling out nobody's names. I didn't mean to drop my video out of there. Shout out to the homeboy. You already know that was an accident, baby, bro. But we was at an event. And I'm just showing y'all that this what this dude was. He was a dude with the skinny suit. If you follow me on TikTok, you can go on my TikTok. I think I posted the interview where I showed where I made a post about him, telling everybody stay away from this dude. That this dude was a clown, you know. And so we just gonna keep this whole conversation going. This your boy Darren Dickerson, man. We on Discovery and Distrust. We on the Rick Ross channel on YouTube. You can catch us on UIN IPTV, Little Rock IPTV, SoCal IPTV. Hey, it's a Monday show. Be easy, y'all.
Knowledge of yourself, and with the greater knowledge of nature, you